In Scroggs Road hostel, we wrapped ourself in one of Marty's blankets. Listened on headphones to Anea Lockwood, who sampled stars from light years off. Some months before, clocks turned back, and Rosebery Topping and the North York moors were lit up. Folks phoning coppers. The UFOs are landing. We hid soundscape of ravens and laughed in a hedge, stepped into pool of light, spoke of Yggdrasil, the world tree of norse-myth, and handed out ash tree saplings. One is in backyard of our council flat near head height now. Marty showing us how to regreen. 15-month for her inquest to force massive changes to hospital oxygen, then COVID hits. And that Drowning Street Ravener, so empty he'll never be filled, sucked all air. It's always men on the podiums causing all the trouble. Let's just put a large bunch of flowers up there so folks can think what they like. Marty's words. Back in the 60s, Marty made ikebana here in Toon. Ikebanas way more than Japanese flower arranging. Martys were dandelion heads with hairspray. Loving and missing is Marty. Mesa.
Mesa, an amazing person. That word's from right here. North Sea, 10 miles over that yard wall. Hadrian's Wall a half-mile behind. Mazes know their way through mazes. TB from air raid shelter of Walker as a child, one lung cut out. Lucky for me it was a smaller one. No cure, but it made them feel better. Savage amusements. Then the NHS was born and they cured my TB. Steel and cream in that Tayside sanatorium helped. And lockdown meant not leaving sanatorium for years. Outside my sanatorium window, an owl laughing. To stay alive, I worked through that maze. I stole past owl, stole cream off top of the churn, read everything, even their notes upside down. I have a sticky beak. I never called myself Mesa while I was alive. Ask a good friend to speak after I was gone. Mesa's his word. Ravener too. Raveners are ravenous. However much they shovel in, their bellies never fill. Why don't raveners of Drowning Street listen to us folk of Biker and Wallsend Walker? And now they've declared eugenics against the disabled, the elderly, the poor. Twist the words, call it underlying health conditions. Stop breaking the law. Equalities Act says disabled folks have as much right to oxygen as Drowning Street. I may not be educated, but I'm not stupid. Marty the educated got us into this mess. You know how to get us out, my friend always replied. Why did he sit with this old girl? We'd both known adversity, both loved a good read. We both saw the world differently. My friend didn't listen about folding down page corners in his book though, peasant. But still he's my special adopted family. He spoke of this 1,000-year-old poem. Last thoughts from the dying Vikings, Voluspa, wise woman, seer. Seeing Ragnarok, she knew it as death of gods only. Gods were born in gods' time to die. Volcanoes spitting, world storm, sea rise, raveners unlistening. Wise woman Voluspa, leading life from this sanctuary and into regreening. Coming up a second time, earth from ocean, eternally green. Plants are everything. The secret is love. Sometimes they spoke to me. Before I died, I had 2 speeds, dead slow and stop. Trees are even slower, but their leaves return each year. In my final year, I puzzled over photos of my friend's backyard. I phoned the rose growers I'd known decades. Bare roots were delivered, the right blooms for each of my family, blood and chosen. And for that friend, a sunset sunrise, Lady of Shalott and shock pink Jekyll. Not Jekyll and Hyde, Gertrude. Gertrude Jekyll has a garden on Lindisfarne. Her rose has savage thorns. Blood and bone make the best fertiliser. My friend never got to tell me more about Shinrin-yoku, forest bathing, spending time with trees to help you heal after trauma or sorrow. Each to their own. I'd have liked to stroll the promenade one last time. The luxury of sea air and then fish and chips out of paper. He's planted 3 different honeysuckles that are now entwined. In our childhood, we both pulled honeysuckle flowers apart and suckled. He said tune is honeystone, honeyed light, sweet people, for the most. Perfumed showstopper. Honeysuckle used to lull me to sleep. Since dying, I've forgotten what it's like to kip and then wake refreshed. At least my roses bloom alongside luscious lily of the valley, sea pinks from many coasts, and raspberries with thorns to protect the growing fruit. His yard even has ash tree, yggdrasil, the Viking tree of life touching all worlds. The tree of life which gave sanctuary as Ragnarok raged. Wise woman Voluspa then leading her people out to re-green the earth. We make better friends than we do enemies, don't we? Gods on your plinth, gods of Drowning Street. Time to die. When worlds knacker, allow seeds to blossom. As a different peasant sang, you've just got to put in the labour. Let the world come up a second time. Earth from ocean, eternally green.
World trees enduring is story we've known before. Trees mighty embrace, from earth-girdling-sky to roots bellow, where giant women pour mead amongst stone. Their nurture, leeks, flowerings, multiple words and worlds. Then chaos yawns, raveners born, hurl stones and thrones, binary of rich verses. This all-ground shrinking feistinesses. Sun-seducers unknowing worth, defang memories, bring axe age, car age, plane age. Each low blow turning earth to rage in treacheries of handshake. Triple locked if economic circumstances allow. Austerity returns Victorian diseases. This latest good war isn't. From drowning streets, crimson roost, sky split, sun, ink, land, sink. Dividing herd from sickly, disabilities literally to die for. Remove the word disability which allowed for legal protection. Call us underlying health con-ditions, your eugenics harvesting now. Slaughter lines be gone. Laughter lines returning. Time is reborn. Plants-rootings are planetary bindings alive with memory. Treasure ain't golden, asking the right questions are. Old harms healing, crows soar singing, this second coming up. Over mountain, along shore, earth from ocean, ever greening.